Hello, YouTube. My name is Plazookas. Today we're going to talk about the hypocrisy or the enigma of Asmongold, who appears to be this gamer, this hardcore gamer that has elicited these audiences from the Soul series, who has played WoW and did it for so many years. And I think his audience thinks that he is, the one true king, as his company indicates. Yet over the years, Asmongold has changed. His persona has changed, and even though he tries to retain that sense of, a video gamer, it's no longer applicable. And here's the reasons why. We have this exhibit here, okay? Let's just play it for what it is.
Okay, and gotcha is some of the lamest shit
It's so
I've ever
stupid.
seen.
So
I don't know
dumb.
how
Fucking
you're just
dumb.
blowing money on this
Well,
shit,
it's
dude.
fuck. I just write off my taxes. Who gives a shit? It's fine.
know.
Just writes it off his taxes. That's it. He doesn't care that he, plays games like Honkai Star Rail or Wither and Waves, and he spends on them because he just writes it off as a business expense, essentially, and then he can get a tax break from it and not have to worry about the cost or anything associated with it. Although, unfortunately, what happens when he has it on the stream is people get addicted to those kind of games. And if you wait just a few more minutes, and I'll just fast forward here so you can see, he obviously had a sponsored stream with Tectone. Well, not Tectone, but Tectone was reacting to his stream essentially.
Thank God, we're free after this. He can't win anymore after this. He just doesn't.
Where he
understand
wailed
the common like,
$5,000.
hey,
In this stream was sponsored by Hoyaverse, right? And so all of these things just go to the hypocrisy that is Asmongold. Okay? He's not a gamer. He's a corporate shill. Okay? Here's another example. You don't want hardcore games anymore. And here's his admittance to that. And the only reason why he streams something like a Soul series is for the views. Just like he only wants to play gachas for the views and for the sponsors. Okay? Here's this.
Now, as I said before, I never if I could go back, I would have never streamed Dark Souls because I hate the way that makes me feel.
Aww.
What? No, yeah, I'm serious. I genuinely hate the way it makes
Oh
me
my
feel.
God.
Shit!
Oh my God.
Hey!
Okay, there's that example. Now, we have this. Another example of him just not caring about the difficulty of anything anymore.
And I think that's the big issue. And I saw what happened with that with WoW. And I saw, as how years and years went by, World of Warcraft was made increasingly less accessible to new players and increasingly harder and harder and harder and more punishing until the point where it alienated almost all new players because of how high the difficulty was. And I see the same thing happening with a lot of the Dark Souls community, where you can't have a conversation about if a fight is well designed or not if you factor in difficulty, because people's ego is caught up in talking about the difficulty.
Right. It's not about the challenge anymore. It's not about playing a video game anymore. It's about providing content. It's about getting sponsors. It's about getting a tax break. Okay? It's essentially dumbing down everything so that it's digestible to the largest audience possible, which is why he plays gacha, which is why he plays the Soul series, which is why when he chooses to actually do reactions to videos, he chooses the most corporate-friendly people that are on the market. Force Gaming, one of his biggest people that he always goes to. Young Yeah, another corporate shill. Recently, Darth Microtransaction, which was a nobody, and then he platformed him. He made him very successful. Everybody else, he talks bad about. If he thinks or perceives them to not be like a corporate sponsor or somebody that's going to make money potentially, he will talk negatively about. He will criticize them. A lot of these people, he most likely will agree with them. That's why their platform has grown substantially over the course of the last few years, especially Darth Microtransaction. This guy started out at nothing, and he's now at 308,000 subs. And most likely he does Diablo, 4 content and PoE content. And, he's very favorable for the most part, to those companies. And he's a talking point for corporate, shills. So Asmongold is no longer this, you know, neckbeard that everybody proclaims him to be, or that he maybe wants that persona to continue. That one true king thing, all these branded things that he does now, you know, that he was established from. He's no longer that person anymore. He is a shell of his former self, and he's a shill for companies. And he will try to counter that narrative by saying, "No, I love video games, and I have a video game company, you know, Mushroom Kingdom, whatever it's called. You know, I enrich content creators who are tech tone, okay, who also go around and basically bully other channels to minimize their leverage, minimize their voices if it doesn't actually conform to, you know, sponsorship deals or gotchas or collaborations, like this whole like get together and be friendly mentality, so that everybody can like make so much money in this particular ecosystem, all the while, you know, shelling out gotcha games or trying to lessen difficulties on games like Soul Series when those are the minority. The Soul Series are like 1% of the entire market of video games. Most video games are accessible. Most video games play themselves. And content creators love those games because you know why? They can basically push a button while they chat on, you know, Twitch or YouTube and engage their player base. God forbid they have to actually focus on the game and it not be that chat friendly. You know, God forbid they are actually a gamer in this ecosystem. And all I'm asking these people to do is just to get the fuck out of the video game space. Please leave. Get your fake ass out of here. I am sick of it. Go react to fucking politics. Go be a fucking, you know, Hassan. You know, he makes plenty of money, okay? Just get out of this fucking industry. The only reason you're here is just so you can make the fucking easy money, which is the only reason why they're here. They're not here to put in the hard work to challenge themselves, okay? To actually play gotchas responsibly. No, they're going to just get sponsorship deals whenever they can. That is the reality that we're living in, and it's just sickening to me that people are continuing to latch on to people like Tectone, people like Asmongold, who are the biggest hypocrites in this space right now, and I will continuously cover them. I will exhaustively cover them, as you can see from my recent videos. I have now the way to cover Asmongold from now until the future, just like I do for Tectone. And whoever else comes into the circle, I will gravitate, I will lock on, and I will make sure my content is specific. It is generalized. It is not targeted, but it has relevance, you know, so that it's not considered excessive, right? So those are my points that I wanted to make in this video. My name is Plazookas. If you like this content, you want to see more Asmongold content, you want to see more Tectone content, like and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.